Welcome to our second ever live All Madden podcast. Will Jock, Levan, Brina coming at you guys. This is a Thursday night podcast. And we just had to get into it. We didn't want to wait until the weekend because we've been talking about a lot of things. There's been a lot of great games going down in the league. But I wanted to toss a question to the boys to start the pod. But before I do that, how are you guys doing? Brina, it's good to see you. The mustache is looking strong.
Mustache is coming in strong, trying to be like Big Daddy Levan over here. I'm excited, guys. Second live pod. I don't know if you can tell. I'm pretty nervous. Already sweating through the pits. Super stoked about this. How about you, Levan? How you doing?
Biceps?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to do that too. Woo! Feeling juicy over here, homie.
Yeah, you boys looking good, man. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm ready to dive into the podcast. I know we got some good things to talk about. Will, are
It's
you going to
crazy,
get on
man.
the podcast right or what?
What?
I should rephrase that. Are you going to get
Well,
on
dude,
this
I mean-
mustache thing?
I can't get on the mustache gang, dude. I mean, it's nobody likes a weird blonde mustache with kind of brown tips at the end. It's not a good look for anybody. I cannot grow out a good mustache, so I'll be staying away from that. But I was just gonna say,
Speak for yourself, bro. I love it.
Yeah, sign me up.
well, it's weird because I think this is episode like 23 of our podcast that we've been doing now since April. And this is our second live podcast, and it just feels different when we have we've got the chat coming through. We're live. We can't roll it back. We can't edit the tape. So we're excited to have the boys tuning in though, and we're gonna be on our game. So let us know if we fuck anything up in the chat. We'll definitely respond right back to you. But what I wanted to throw at the boys here is so when I'm watching sports, when I'm watching the NBA, when I'm watching the NFL, and I see a good team, I try to think like, can I picture them winning a Super Bowl, or can I picture them winning the NBA championship? Like, there are some teams, like I was thinking about it with the Bengals last year. I just couldn't picture it. Like at the end of the year, I couldn't picture them raising a Lombardi Trophy, and I'm obviously not right 100% of the time. But like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like getting that gut feeling about teams.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way about the real life Tennessee Titans last year. Like, I know they had Derrick Henry, or he had some he had some injury issues, but they were the 1 seed, and they were never a Super Bowl contender for me. So I know where you're coming from, dude.
Yeah, I feel you. And to compare in real life, it's like watching the Chargers get stacked on roster no matter what they do, and no matter who's their quarterback, you're just always like, hey, these losers have never lived in a Lombardi. So I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you really can't believe it until you actually see it happen. So coming to our league, let's take out the teams that have won a Super Bowl out of it, right? All right, so but a Madden 22 Super Bowl. Let's take out the 4 teams. So take out me, take out the Cowboys, Alex, take out Timmy and the Bills, and take out RK. When I say these teams to you, you tell me if in your mind's eye you could picture them winning a Super Bowl in this final season of Madden 22.
I mean, lock into my powers, bro.
This is just gut reaction, gut feel. You think about the roster, you think about the user. What do you think? All right, and the first team I want to throw at you guys are the Indianapolis Colts.
Maybe, but probably not.
Yeah, I think it's a yes or no exercise.
Yeah, this is yes or no, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. They just came off of a decent win against somebody I know. I can't remember who, but sitting there at 6-5, struggling with Josh Allen. I don't know. I just don't see it for this current season. We all know Adam's a really good user. He has so much insight on play calling, offensively, defensively. Like, he knows so much about this game and about football in general. But not this season. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's been harder on Adam this season than you have, Brian, because he's obviously ended up with Josh Allen, who you made the MVP, of our league, top quarterback, pretty much undisputed right there with Justin Fields. 1A, 1B, right?
Yeah.
So, what is that like seeing Adam, a good player with the best quarterback struggling?
Well, when I say no for kind of two different reasons, right? Like one, it's he's struggling with Josh Allen, and a lot of that's his own fault and his own pride is in his own play style. And I also want to say no, just because like I don't think he has that special defense, and he's openly complained about the lack of speed when it comes to the defensive user. And I know he just had a good win, but this is the first time we've ever seen really Adam, run the ball, and we've seen what wins you Super Bowls in this league is balance. So I just don't think he has the right formula. Can he get there? Probably. He can probably make a run, but my crystal ball does not predict the Colts hoisting that Lombardi unless there's a drastic change.
Yeah, so you guys both referred to it. That key win that he had, he recently beat Scott and the Rams, which was kind of a big, not the only one, but one of the big AFC taking back some of
Some
what the
respect.
NFC had. Yeah, a little bit of respect that they desperately needed. But you're right. Yeah, in that game, 17 carries for 111 yards for Saquon Barkley. But the week before that, I think this might be why we're all kind of low on the Colts right now, is he got blown out by the Texans, 61-15. And then
Ugh.
Levan, you just played the Texans, and you had a pretty easy time with high speed, but
Y-
so like, yeah, Colts are not
Yeah,
trending up.
when you look at the matchup, it's like you gotta eliminate everything past quarterbacks, and that's the only advantage I had over Stevie. That I just had a better quarterback. I could make plays that his quarterback, that what is it, 68, maybe 70 overall, regular dev quarterback just cannot. And when you have that kind of advantage over somebody, you should not have any other excuse. And what was the score? Like,
The score, he lost 61-15.
oh my god, yeah, no, like how? And I know that Stevie went to run game a lot in that game, but I just don't know how you let that happen when you know he's so limited in the passing side of the passing aspect of this game. So yeah, that was probably when I really fell off of Colts and Adam train.
And then if I could just say one last thing, and I know we're talking about the Colts a lot right now, but with Josh Allen, right? You guys saw it with me. You see it with Fields, and you might see it with some other, top tier QBs. You might not have the playoff success, but you should be having elite regular season success, right? Like Adam shouldn't really need balance to beat Stevie. So like I don't know. You guys are watching the games. I just don't know what's misfiring about the Colts offense right now with the 98 speed wide receiver, with the best tight end in the game, with a top 5 running back, with a great old line. Like I don't know what the solution is to this problem.
Yeah, yeah, it's puzzling to me as well.
Damn. Yeah. So for the people listening, that's Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Darren Waller. Who's the receiver? Quez
Quez
Watkins.
Watkins, yeah.
Yeah, he's a burner. He threw 11 picks against the Texans.
Yeah.
But all right, let's move on from the Colts. So that's all. Sadly, no, that doesn't mean Colts can't win the Super Bowl, but that's kind of just what we think. Gut reaction. All right, so had another good one. Oh yeah, let's stay in the AFC. Currently in the 2 seed position right now, sitting at 8-4, the Dolphins.
Oh man, I feel like this is the same team, right? We're talking about the same animal.
No, 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 no. I'm going to stop you there.
Not even close. Yeah,
You just said that Brina. I mean, that you said that Adam is missing pieces on defense. There is no
True.
shortage of superstar and X factor players on the Dolphins defense. He's obviously, we all know he's loaded.
Yeah.
and Justin Fields is never not having regular season success.
Okay. Super valid point, bro. Apologies.
Yeah, back it up, Harry.
You take it, Levan. What do you
Well,
think?
I don't know. At one side I'm thinking like 8-4. Is that a record? 8-4, maybe 9-4.
Looking at it right now, 8-4.
Okay, 8-4. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, 4 losses in the AFC does not look good on that roster. But then I go back to thinking that Justin Fields was out for one of the losses. I believe he had one of the CPU losses, kind of like not really on him. So if the script was flipped in those scenarios, he'd be 10-2, and we'd probably be a lot more hype about Dolphins than we are currently. Them at 8-4. So, and we're talking about winning the Super Bowl or going to Super Bowl.
Winning the
Winning.
Super Bowl, like picturing them lifting the Lombardi Trophy, winning the Super Bowl.
Can you see Fields going, this one's for a Dolphin?
This one's for Hanrahan Brothers. Yeah, I see it. It could definitely happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I,
I wanted to see no, but I was like, there's just only reason that would not happen. The only reason there would be 0% chance of Riley not having a chance to win the Super Bowl is him just either not playing for the rest of the season or Justin Fields just being out for the rest of the season, which are not happening. Obviously, I don't think they're favorites to win the Super Bowl, but I do not put in the same category as Adam when I just don't see it.
Yeah. And now that you started talking, I find myself creating more scenarios for him to not win the Super Bowl than to win the Super Bowl. So I'll agree. I'll say, he definitely can win that Lombardi Trophy. I think a lot of it's very matchup dependent if he gets to the Super Bowl. But I think his path to the Super Bowl now is probably the clearest he's had in a long time. So I'll give him a yeah.
Well,
All right.
you said yeah, but you didn't really.
Yeah, no, I think yes. I think yes too. And I think, Riley has had a couple bad breaks in these last couple playoffs. Well, he would just definitely describe them as bad breaks, like the desync with Adam last season, like, the whole 3-game series thing. Like that was a little bit weird.
The year
I don't
before
know.
that was the -8 speed loss to me, where it also
right in the
desynced.
AFC Championship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's had some weird circumstances in the playoffs. I don't know if he's just cursed or what, but maybe I think if he doesn't pull it out this season, then he might be cursed. But I definitely can see it because I think he's kind of due. Like playoffs, things got to bounce your way. He definitely has not had things bounce his way. So I'll go yes.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
See, we're a pro Dolphins pod, Riley. Relax.
I can't believe we're all agreeing on everything so far.
I know. I need some disagreements. I need some arguments.
Just wait till the Cardinals come up.
Fuck. Who knows? Maybe we'll just all agree.
Do you guys want to go there now? Because I was gonna
let's go.
I was gonna bring up the Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah, you lead us off. Have his dad lead us off.
All right, I will lead you guys off, and I kind of teased you guys with this a little bit, earlier in the week, and we had the team of destiny last season. It was the Titans. This season, the last season in Madden 22, the Cardinals are the team of destiny. So, and the reason for that, they brought back Russell Wilson. Okay, he was the quarterback that saved that franchise. He let him go for Zach Wilson. Stupid move. He brought back Russell Wilson.
Always part
Genius
of the plan.
move. Always part of the plan. Levan joined the league when me and Alex joined the league. Me and Alex have our Super Bowls. This is the last season in Madden 22 for Levan to get his Super Bowl. And obviously, it's been well documented that the 49ers and myself own the Cardinals. We're 9-0 against them in all of our matchups. If this comes to fruition, you'll probably need to get through the 49ers. So that would just be another thing to put on the Cardinals' belt as team of destiny. If you overcame that hurdle, you come out of the NFC, you win the Super Bowl. So I say yes, I could definitely see the Cardinals win it because I think the Cardinals are the team of destiny.
Fuck yeah, bro. Can I go next?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got 3 words for you, Levan. This might be backwards, but Justin fucking Reed, bro. You got the league's best defensive player in the league right now. Your offense is humming. It's crazy how having nothing but Browns players on your roster is going to fucking skyrocket your value to me.
Yeah, TNT and Reed are both.
They're kind of dogs. They're kind of dogs.
Prior Brian Brown players.
Yeah, but yeah, probably the most explosive offense in the league right now, and then one of the most. I would say it, and then I love that defense, man. I think you probably have one of the, if not most, I don't want to say balanced, but you got playmakers at every position. You got safeties playing everywhere. You got multiple positions that can do multiple things. The homie Manny Favors is the ultimate kind of utility tool. I'm big on the cards, man. If you're not going to do it, it's because of your own fault. So, hell yeah, the cards can win the Super Bowl.
Damn, I didn't expect this much confidence coming into this pod. That's crazy. Yeah, I 100% think I 100% imagine Cardinals lifting the trophy. Confidence is through the roof right now. I haven't lost in 11 straight weeks, and to be specific, ever since I got um, Russell Wilson. So I don't have actually. No, it's
Hold
more
up.
than Russell
So,
Wilson.
all right. So, let me take you through it. So, you lost to the Giants week 1. You lost to the Rams week 2. You got blown out weeks 1 and 2. Then you trade for Russell Wilson, beat the Packers
No,
on the
I
road,
didn't.
beat the
I didn't.
Seahawks on the road.
Hold on. I was wrong. I didn't trade for Russ till week 5. I believe Bucks was the first Russell Wilson game.
All
Would have
right.
been
So,
a lot
you have
cooler.
him. but you ruined it, so it's cool. Then you beat the Titans, beat the Panthers, you could have went with it, dude.
I know, but you can tell in the scores too. I beat the Packers 24-17 with Zach Wilson and Seahawks 30-14. And I got Russell Wilson, and then from there he kind of like took off as far as like scoring and all that.
Yeah, damn. You're like over 40 points every single week.
If you lose a playoff game, Levan, why do you think it happens?
Uh Probably because of matchups. Man, I always say this, and usually I make the case for other people, but actually I usually make this case for Will most of the time when he loses. It's just a matchup. It's like there's always the one player that his style is just like perfectly counters your style, and you just cannot overcome that. When the first mistake you make. So being in NFC, having Hank and Lions and Will and RK, who I have not beaten at all. It's tough. It's tough. It's gonna be, and both of these guys getting in the playoffs, so it's gonna be a tough playoff run unless ball really bounces my way and both these guys either knock each other out and lose to somebody else, or I don't see him through till the championship game or something like that, where I pick up some little steam into the playoffs. But other than that, I'm not really afraid of any team uh, per
I mean, you
se.
did just mention half the NFC playoff race, so
Pretty much
No,
everybody, except for Alex, who you should definitely be a little worried about too.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not disrespecting everybody. We all know NFC's tough, but my confidence is so high that outside of Lions and 49ers, it's fine. Like I'm okay with it. Those are the two teams I don't want to face in playoffs. Let's just say that. And like I said, going back to what I was saying earlier, it's just matchup. It's just the style is different. There is just perfect counter um, to my offense, their defense, or whatever, and vice versa. So that's the only reason. If and I almost don't want to get into this mindset right away where I'm like, oh,
yeah, cut it out, bro.
I
Don't
see
even bring up
Lions in
that
the
juju.
first round. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
you can't.
oh,
Don't think
yeah.
about the matchups too much. That's what always ends up
Play
fucking
the
me.
game.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just thinking like, oh, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. It's bad. It's the wrong thing to focus on.
Is
And
it safe to say though that you and Will won't be playing any more duos for the rest of the season? You can't let him inside the mind, bro.
No,
funny
I
you should
mean,
say that. Funny you should say that. I haven't played head to head against him for in a while because I don't want. But this dude watches every single game I stream. He knows my playbook in and out. Don't play it off. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike? What's up, big
yeah, what's
momentum,
good, Mike?
Mike?
Yeah, Mike fucking having a great season. But no, Will, I should listen to your advice, especially because you recently overcame one of your nemesis, Dallin, and you beat him up pretty bad a couple of weeks back. So I mean, you know, we're ready. We're ready, whatever comes along. But this is probably, I said it last pod. This is the best Cardinals roster. Uh, defensively and offensively, we have Brian. You said it. We have fucking just studs all over the field. Devontae Adams is fucking going off. Is just Mr. Reliable himself. Russ is, Russ, and then the defensive stars that we added in this trade, this offseason trades, just and even the draft. It's all coming together. I feel like the puzzles all put together. We just got to put that last piece of Super Bowl in there, and I'd consider this whole what this is the fifth season we're playing. All of the last 5 seasons leading up to it, I'll consider it a success as long as we get at least one championship out of it.
Nice, man. Get
All
one for
right.
Justin Reed.
It's good. Second best.
Having
fucking
good
great.
safeties is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Let me throw some more teams at you quickly. A couple rapid fire teams. Falcons,
No.
No,
Ravens,
No.
I hate saying this, but no.
yeah, a couple tough games recently. Titans, I'm yes on Titans.
Yeah.
I see it.
Giants?
No.
No.
I see it.
Let's go.
You could see Giants winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You were season, baby.
yeah. Yours the X factor. He's like 90 plus or now 90 plus in overalls. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me look at the schedule real fast. What's the record?
I mean, I love
83.
viewers. Don't get me wrong, but going from no playoff wins, all Madden, to winning the Super Bowl, I cannot see it.
Yeah. How about this
I'm-
last one
I'm-
for you here? Saints.
Listen,
That is one I wanted to talk about.
Saints. Oof, no, I don't see it.
I have a very bad taste in my mouth because we just watched the Saints get their ass kicked by Timmy.
Yeah, pretty bad.
I'll
Trey
lead this off.
Lance looked like a fucking different quarterback in that game. That's a different.
I'll say yes with a caveat. He has to go back to that fucking play style of just feeding Brees Hall 30 times a game. Dallin knows his limitations as a passer, and he knows the formula he needs to play if he wants to have a chance.
We talked about this last Madden because he had the Aaron Rodgers season where it was like 60 touchdowns, 50 interceptions. So we were saying before the playoffs, Dallin needs to get back to the balanced offense. Brees Hall got him, so much success. Lean on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he won a playoff game doing that too, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. So he's probably going to be the 4th seed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know,
So
man.
take that-
Falcons are
Take that
only
division.
2 games behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
Phil's in his
what's up,
sad
man.
boy feelings right now.
Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about games of the week later, but shit, man, he was close. He was close. He could have been 7-6, only half a game behind the Saints.
Yeah.
I know. It sucks. He lost to the Falcons 33-30, and the week before lost to the Saints 17-14.
And
Just
2
like-
CPU losses. He should have like a 9-win season right now.
Damn.
Yeah, he could easily be 8-4, 8-5, or 9-5. But yeah,
Wait, so did you say yes or no about Dallin?
I said no.
I said yes.
I say yeah. I say yeah too. I say yes. I could see it.
Damn, why you guys always make me out of Dowling haters? He always hates me. All right,
We don't need to agree on everything, bro.
No, I just the reason I don't see it is because obviously the sour taste. It's just I don't know, man. I feel like there's too many negative plays every time he plays. Like every drive has a huge sack he takes. There's always interceptions. There's always forced passes. Like some of the passes he was throwing today, I was like, what are you seeing there? Like you just throwing into like double, triple coverage, and his defense is still playing pretty well. To give him credit for that, but I personally don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Chargers. No.
I wish
No.
I could say yes, but no. I don't see
No.
it.
This is
Nice story. Glad you're going to win the division. Hope you can hold off the other guys, but probably not Super Bowl team. All right. I
Browns
think that's good.
leading the division.
Browns.
Nah, it's not happening.
I just wasn't gonna bring you up because chances are you're probably not gonna be playing in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's near impossible.
Yeah. That's the only reason I didn't bring up the Browns, but I could definitely see the Browns winning it.
Thanks, man.
I don't, even if they
with
were playing.
Warren June Moonier.
Hell yeah.
All right. What about the Lions? That's the last team we'll do. Lions.
Yes.
I think so too. Yeah. I mean, he's beaten the Cowboys and the Vikings already during this season, so why not? He could do it
Yeah,
in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl.
I mean, we kind of saw Hank say that he's back all in, right? And then what's he do the next game? He drops 96 fucking unanswered points on my boy Logan. So
Unreal.
yes, to me, Hank's a yes just as much as everybody else. Ooh, looks like we lost Levan for a second. He must have been really, really opposed to me fucking winning the Super Bowl. He just left.
Yeah. He just texted us, y'all still in. Yeah, he
Hell
was
yeah.
frozen for me for a second.
Yeah.
All right, let's wait until Levan's back before we get to the next segment, which is going to be the league member spotlight.
Nice, dude. Well, while we wait, how's your day going, man? You do anything fun in the morning or?
Not like super. I just had like a regular day. Yeah, pay for better Wi-Fi. Levan says, Mike. Facts, bro.
Who he's fucking saving joke from that Afghanistan fucking cave, dude. He'll be right back.
I know that shit was hilarious. That was literally identical to what Levan had set up in his place.
Yeah, dude. That single cable just coming down from that fucking small ass TV was killing me.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, I had a normal day today. I woke up, I did like 25 miles on the bike,
Ooh,
and then just worked regular day. It's good stuff.
nice, man.
What about you?
Kind of the same thing. Woke up, went to the gym, came home, ate some breakfast, started the work day. Still technically on the work day, but super chill day, dude. Gonna go eat some Korean barbecue later with Phil and talk about how we suck at Madden.
You guys don't suck at Madden, but that's dope. You have 2 jobs now, and you're working them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn,
Actually got
so what
like
happened to
3 jobs.
Levan's dumbass? What's the second one? Oh, being an Airbnb superhost?
Yeah, and the Army Reserves. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh,
I need to relax. I need to fucking relax once in a while. Not the Army Reserves. I am not a government employee, and I never do drugs.
Good, yes, me neither.
Yeah,
But I'm not an Army employee, and I do drugs, so.
hell yeah.
All right, let's get to the league member spotlight. Fucking Levan will join back whenever he can. But this week for the league member spotlight, we got our boy Derek, Paul Crew, coach of the
Go.
Jags. Just an absolute beast, a guy that we absolutely love. The winner of the duos tournament when we did the fucking awesome duos tournament when Derek and fucking Adam took everybody's money. Just a joy to talk to, a fucking great guy to play with. I love Derek. He's a fucking great league member.
Yeah, dude. Before you even get into that, I actually met Derek last year at the Jets game. I met Derek and Adam in person at the Jets game. And the person that he puts off in the chat, he's 100 times fucking funnier and cooler in person. Derek and Adam in real life, dude, are like fucking fire and ice. Like I can't get enough of him. And he's like this super tall, super quiet, chill dude. But you put a beer in him, and he turns into the guy we see in chat, where it's nonstop bitching, nonstop trolling, and he's just a good time, man. He's always a good time.
Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, he is the man. All right, so Derek and and Levan's going to be joining us back. He's trying to get back in. So Derek's age 35. Where do you live? He lives 20 minutes outside of Boise, Idaho. And so I asked him what he does for work. He works disability claims for veterans and their family members. What's up, Alex, you beast? All right, favorite player he's had on his team. There's no way you're going to get this. There's just no way. I didn't even know who this guy is. I got to pull him up.
I was gonna say Travis Kelce, but if you're saying it's an unnamed person, then I have no idea.
Number Number 65, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
No, not him.
Can I get a position guess?
Dude, I gotta look up what his position is. Give me a sec.
Real quick. Hey, what's up, Alex? Hey, what's up, Alex? You fucking six-pack beast.
All right, he's a defensive tackle, and he's not on the Jaguars anymore. so weird, dude.
I mean, maybe he sent him to a better home. Who knows?
No, that's what he said. So he said he's now a Viking. Glad to see him thrive in Minnesota. So he's a defensive tackle named Gervin Dexter, 92 overall, superstar dev, 6'6", 315-pound, 23-year-old out of Florida.
Gotta love
Just like
Gervin.
a huge D tackle. Why would you
Gotta
trade him
love
if he was your favorite player? I hope you got that. Was that in the Nick Chubb trade?
Maybe, but damn, you gonna give your son up like that for a running back you don't even use?
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. Wait, no, he doesn't even have him anymore.
Oh, Derek's saying T-Law trade.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wait, so you traded him away to trade away T-Law too? I'm confused. I feel like what team is he right now? He's the Jaguars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great coaching staff, but you got to question that general manager.
Dude, he's got the most random ass roster. I'm looking at it right now, dude. Like, I didn't even know he had most of these guys, and I just played him 2 weeks ago. He's got Zeke. He's got Zeke, Jonathan Allen, Greg Rousseau, Stephon Gilmore, Daxton Hill. Like, his quarterback is Sam Howell. This team is weird.
Yeah.
Still got Kelce, who's fucking 35 years old.
Great guard.
Weird squad. Great guard?
65 number. Joke.
Oh, okay.
And Felipe, the homie's saying he's got Felipe, but don't you fucking forget about that.
Oh, yeah, Felipe started against me. Yeah. Dude, I'm an idiot.
Dude, did Levan get captured by Al-Qaeda again? You think we'll see him on like a video on like Al Jazeera or something?
I don't know. He said, just keep going. That sounds like somebody has his phone and it's just like doesn't want us to worry. Definitely got kidnapped.
Yeah. But what's that Derek fun fact, dude?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to pick my favorite player on Derek's team because he picked one that's not even on his squad anymore. I don't even know. Who did he have for – he had Dak Prescott for the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, Levan joining us in the chat.
All right, so fun fact. I have twin boys with a little girl due in November.
Yeah. Congrats, bro.
3 kids.
Isn't that ironic that the Mexican has 0 kids and this dude from Idaho's got 3?
That is ironic based on, racial stereotypes. All right, and I asked him. Wait, not T-Law trade. I forgot. It was. Oh my God, he's commenting, trying to correct us, and he's giving us the wrong info. Get out of here, Derek. You're done. You're done, dude. Not from Idaho, bitch. T-Law.
He's actually.
I said 20 minutes outside of Boise, Idaho.
He actually lives directly where they filmed Twilight, and don't let him tell you otherwise.
I don't even know what to say to that.
It's an inside joke with him. He should be responding with a "fuck you" shortly.
Okay. All right. So how we got into DMVR the league? Adam said, "Hey, there is a relaxed Madden league with a bunch of other dads because the info was from Daddy Leagues. Glad to see it has stayed super relaxed and not sweaty as fuck. Laugh emoji. Think that should sum it up. LOL." Yeah, still super relaxed as we sit here on a live podcast talking about a Madden league.
Yeah.
Super relaxed. Totally not sweaty at all.
Yeah. Can I say one more fun fact about Derek?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you and me are at a Bronco game, right? And I ask you, like, hey, dude, can you go get me a drink? Or you offer to go get me a drink?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think some popular drinks are to bring a grown man back while you're watching a football game with friends?
Like a light beer?
Yeah, right. Just beer, water, soda.
Bud Light.
Is a $300 fucking bottle of wine in your thought process?
No, But that is a hilarious bit if he did that.
Yeah, dude. So like we're fucking watching this fucking, we're at the game watching the Jets get fucking sodomized. We're all having a fucking great time. And like we had a great time like getting to know each other, right? And like when you meet a group of friends, it's I'll buy a beer, you buy a beer, and it's just this natural back and forth of taking care of each other.
Mhm.
And him and Adam kind of take off, and I text them or tell them like, hey, dude, like grab me a drink or some shit. And apparently they go to this fucking bar and they buy this fucking wine bottle, and they make them like drink, or they open it on the spot for them. So not only do they bring me back the beer that I asked for, they just start fucking just pouring wine in our cups, dude, and we get absolutely fucking trashed.
Damn.
It was a
That
great
sounds
time.
fucking awesome, dude.
It was a great time, and I didn't give him a fucking dollar.
Damn, bro. Dude, that sounds awesome. Fucking Derek and Adam sound like a great hang.
Yeah,
That's why
they're
we got to
good.
get together for a fucking Broncos game. Either, if not this season, then absolutely next season for sure.
Oh, for sure, dude. We'll make it happen. Like we're legit gonna make it happen.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that's one of those things like you picture it, you can see it. You can see the boys going to Denver for a Broncos game. I can visualize it.
Crystal ball, I envision it, dude.
Just like you could not envision yourself going to London. Like you just couldn't see it happen. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, they said that's where democracy was not born. So I was like, I'm just not gonna allow myself to go.
That's very understandable.
hmm
All right, so that wraps up the league member spotlight. Damn, I guess we just lost Levan for good. He's done. Lord only knows where he is. We hope he's all right. All right,
What
so
are the
let's move
chances
on.
that he just punched the rest of his equipment, like his mic?
Very high. Very high. I mean, if he got disconnected, like, yeah, God only knows what's happened to that laptop. That's probably in pieces right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do rookie rankings.
Oh, I'm so stoked for this dude. This is
Yeah.
the only reason I'm playing this game right now.
All right. Let me take it from some honorable mentions. So some guys right outside the top five. One guy I wanted to mention was Roosevelt Duckworth, safety on the Texans. He's got 4 interceptions right now. Another honorable mention is going to be Manny Favors, the number 2 safety on the Cardinals. Well, not number 2, like the second best safety on the Cardinals. I think he plays strong safety, and Justin Reed plays free safety, right?
Yeah, and he also plays Manny Favors at the sub linebacker. So he'll play a little bit in the box in cover 3. He'll kind of be that safety that drops down and covers the flat. So just super versatile player with an ability.
Yep. And then the last one is your boy Warren June Moonier. What was it?
Warren June Moonier, fool. You can't have me recording these pods sober, bro. I'm gonna fuck up like that.
Dude, and especially when we did the team draft live show that took like 2 hours. Like we had already been talking so much that day, so like we were tripping over our words so much by the end of it.
Yeah, dude, it was so hard to keep my mouth open, and that's usually not a problem for me. But oh, dude, I keep saying it, man. I wish I had one more season with that dude. I feel like he's right there, but I'm probably pushing him a little bit harder than I should, and he's probably not as good as I need him to be. But he's super fun.
What's his overall right now?
I think like 85, 86, something around like that.
Damn,
a lot of that's
yeah.
boosted by just raw physical traits, though. He's kind of a shitty passer at times.
Still so good for a rookie quarterback. I remember like end of Rattler's rookie season, he was at like a 78.
Yeah.
All right. So getting into the top 5. At number 5, we have. Oh, and I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. One more honorable mention. Anai White, the outside linebacker from Titans. He's been like at the top of the rookie rankings all season. He hasn't had as many sacks in the last few games, so he's outside the top 5 now. But still a beast, like 14 sacks. All right, number 5, Domani Jackson, cornerback for the Titans. He leads all rookies with interceptions. I think he's already a superstar dev. Picked me off. I think, he had a pick 6 against me. Just another fucking awesome rookie in Tennessee.
Should we just call this players that the fucking Titans drafted. Like,
Yeah, right. I know. This is literally just a segment all about the Titans. That's why I didn't worry about doing them for like talking about them earlier for the Super Bowl thing, because like
yeah,
they've got so many fucking good rookies and second year guys. Oh, he's only a star dev.
what a fucking loser.
No, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog.
He had the
But
pick six. So they had a yeah. I threw a pick six to this guy. And I went down like 10, I think, or maybe 14 or 17. And then on the very next play, kick return, I just got blasted and fumbled the ball. And I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
what's this dude's name, real quick? Domani Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
All right, so what are we looking at? He's a 6'1". Oh, I remember this dude. I made him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's a 6'1", 201 pounds, coming out of USC. And then for future reference, guys, if I'm making a draft class, odds are the Cali dudes are going to be fucking stacked.
Wow. Okay, that's huge intel. Huge.
Yeah. But you look at his stats, he's solid across the board, right? 92 speed, 82 man, 82 zone, 93 excel, 91 agility, high motor, and he plays the ball. He has that play ball tendencies, which is a pretty big deal. But I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about Deco Crowdus, right? Same thing with this dude. How much of this is this dude's an elite talent versus, hey man, Joke just does a really good job of just putting speed in positions to make big plays. So yeah, super dope dude. But it's really hard to hype these rookies up when they're on like the best developer in the league.
I know, he really is. He is the best at developing young talent of any team. Yeah, I'll take him against anybody. Like,
Yeah.
Riley is the best team builder. Joe Kim is the best developing players.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. He's been on the top 5 before. I love this guy. Tight end for Sweet Lou's Seahawks, Broleek Brown. So when we talked about him last time on the rookie rankings, he had a lot of yards. He didn't have any touchdowns. Now he's 6th in the league in receiving yards, and he's got 5 touchdowns since we talked about him last time.
Dude, and like 75 catches for a tight end, like without the season being done. Like this is target number 1. Like Broleek Brown is the fucking what's up, Cat? Broleek Brown is target 1 in Seattle. And the dude's a fucking load. 6'4", 260 pounds of just brown meat barreling down the field each time.
Dude, every time I fucking turn on a Seahawks game, it's Daniel Jones throwing over the middle to Broleek Brown, and he's running across her, and then he just fucking trucks the first defensive back that he sees. It's awesome every time. I love it.
Yeah, he's such a fucking sick talent.
But that's the only time that fucking Lou like pushes the ball downfield. I feel like other than that, his offense operates within 20 yards past the line of scrimmage. He just runs it with Aaron Jones or just like does short passes. If he's not chucking it to Broleek Brown. All right, we got Levan back.
Hey, Levan, real quick. I know you hear a name like Broleek Brown and you probably think a bruiser, and he most definitely is a bruiser. Homeboy's got 87 speed, dude. That's a lot of fast moving meat.
Yeah, right. That's a fucking refrigerator just flying at you, dude.
Hey, welcome back, fucking Prince of Persia.
Oh, glad to be
What's
back.
good, bro?
I was actually listening the whole time, so I'm not even behind. You guys, go ahead.
All right, so you know that we just left off. All right, so that was number 4. So number 3. This is where the boy Victor Fuentes comes in. 132 catches. He's one spot ahead of Broleek Brown in terms of receiving yards. Or actually, I'm sorry, he's like 50 yards behind him. So he's 7th in the league in receiving yards. Has more touchdowns though, so I had to throw him ahead. Just with that catch number, fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he's Michael Thomas' running backs, right? Like the yards aren't there because Michael Thomas is ass, but
Slant boy.
Yeah, he's slant, but he's out boy. Out
yeah, oh boy. Yeah.
I said the same thing about Warren June Munier. I wish I had one more season, dude. I wish I had one more season with him to get him that X factor. But he's Tariq Cohen 2.0.
I don't appreciate Brian trying to steal my style and just messing up all the names all of a sudden.
Well, Warren June Moonier, that was him from last week. So that was his
I know,
original mess
yeah,
up.
but and then he called Alex, and then Warren June.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand. Get your own big guy.
Wait,
My
Levan.
bad,
I
man.
mean, not Levan. I'm sorry, Brina. So last Madden, it was part of your identity. You had Tariq Cohen, who's the best running back in the league, right? You had a small running back.
Best running
Now
back in
Madden,
league history.
yeah, exactly. And now Madden 22, you wait till the last season, you get Victor Fuentes. It's like, oh my god, this is a fucking perfect fit. This is what he's needed, right? This is his identity. Are you going to go back to that next Madden? Like you shied away from it this Madden. Do you think you target a small running back again?
Probably. I mean, it's how I like to play the game, man. Like
I know, man.
I like to play with the other style. You know, it definitely it's especially in this Madden, like you need size and speed. Like there's been a couple plays where you guys have seen it where he'll run into his own lineman and he gets exploded 6 yards backwards. But you know, I'm a small dude. I like small players. Like what can I say? So I'll probably stick to my natural style next Madden.
Is Victor Fuentes a real dude or just somebody you just created?
It's someone I created. It's like a YouTube meme. You guys
Oh,
should check it out. Just put it in YouTube, and it's a pretty funny clip.
okay, I'll
Okay.
do that. Now you said you're gonna try to find another small guy. Is it gonna be because Cohen's not gonna be there's not gonna be point trying to dev
Yeah,
Cohen. He's gonna be old,
It's got to be
hurt.
a young guy, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be a young guy. So hopefully
I got my
somebody.
eyes on. I got my eyes on someone.
Oh, you do? You don't wanna
Yeah.
show your cards or what?
No, because every time I like someone, someone drafts him and
Just the
fucking
price?
use it just to use trade leverage against me. Like I had to trade a second round pick for 64 overall Smoke Monday. Like fuck out of here.
Are they a rookie
Oh.
running back in the league right now? It's probably Dalvin Cook's little brother.
No, it's not Dalvin Cook's little brother. It's like I'm not gonna give you clues because if I say what college it's go away, dude. Next fucking player.
All right. Number two. All right, the top two were two receivers, two AFC receivers. Damn. All right, 4 out of the 5 guys on here are AFC guys. Number 2 is Nasir Springs, the fucking track star.
205 meters, bro.
I know, dude. 30 yards a catch, over 1,500 yards. There's no denying this guy anymore. Like, he's
Yeah.
super. He has abilities. Like, he makes fucking long touchdown plays every fucking game. Why did we let this happen? Who let
I mean,
this
if you
happen?
ask,
Everybody let
if
this
you-
happen.
everybody let this happen. If you ask Levan, because he got scared. I got scared. He wasn't a football player. But 99 speed's 99 speed, dude.
Yeah, I said I got spooked away from all the how bad you made and everything else. I was like, this, you know, yeah. I mean, not just me. Everybody got spooked by him. So
I feel like if I had him, I wouldn't know how to use him. Like Riley is such like a high powered offense. Like I don't play like that, so I don't know if that would be as useful. I definitely wouldn't have 1,500 yards, and he wouldn't be a superstar on my squad. No shot.
Yeah.
no, yeah, and plus with my needs that I had at that time, like I drafted Manny Favors with that pick. So, and I already had McCullough Hardman on the roster. Like, did I need another speedster guy? Probably not. But I think a lot of people did miss who needed speed on their offense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And to be okay, here's the thing. I do think that if Riley did not have if Riley had like a hole on his roster that he needed to fill with that first round pick, I don't think he would have took that chance on him.
Yeah.
Which is feathering in his cap because his roster was so complete already that he could take high risk, high reward players high. So good on him. Yeah, I mean, fuck. It's working out for him.
I'm going to keep going back to that take, but Will called it 2 pods before the draft. A really good top tier team is going to draft this guy just because of this tool set. And look what happened.
Feather in his cap merch. I love it.
$99 shirts.
Yep. I'm
All
making
Buy
them at
2.
home with Hanes shirts and a Sharpies.
Oh yeah, we need that, dude. It's crazy how expensive fucking merch is. I mean, we were just looking to make shirts on like random ass websites, and it was like fucking $60 a shirt. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it myself, but I need to buy some equipment.
Hmm. Yeah, if you do that, you can definitely pop some merch out. But I'm not chipping in.
Nor-
All right, number one spot, DeKel Crowdis,
It's a
81
crowd of dicks.
catches, 1,984 yards, 21 touchdowns. I saw this guy up close and personal. I couldn't run with him. He was fucking open all day. There was a point when he got hurt and he came back like not very long after. But I was just like, I was so relieved when he went out.
And I want to say he went late first, early second. So by no means was he the consensus number one overall wide receiver. That was actually Luther Burden that
Mm-hmm.
RIP ended up on the Washington football team, who hasn't done much of anything. But I'm gonna just read you the stats.
Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa! The Washington football team just got a huge win against the Cowboys. Give our men
I'm
some
just
Yeah.
saying.
respect.
Well,
I'm just
some
saying as
respect,
I'm just
Jack.
saying as an individual player, right?
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
I don't think
My bad, my
Yeah,
Luther's
bad.
he's talking that
top.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
But I mean, just listen to these stats, guys. 98 speed, 97 acceleration, 92 agility, 85 release, 88 deep route. Those
Damn.
are wide receiver one numbers.
Oh, 100%. And he's like no, he's not their number one receiver. They've got who's that guy? The rookie from last year, Mario Williams.
Oh man, Jesus.
All right, so that wraps up the rookies. All right, let's
That's
take it into
crazy,
wins of the
bro.
week.
We,
What's
it,
crazy?
it, it's crazy that Springs and Crowd is top 5 in receiving yards and so many touchdowns. 17 touchdowns for Springs and 21 for Crowd. Is this golly, man? This draft roster. I'm actually so happy that you made this draft class the way you did, Brina. You did a really good job because, like, let's be honest, man. If it was like the regular generic draft class, there would have been not a single good, like, decent player in that draft class because it takes at least like 3 seasons on an average team for you to develop some players, especially on defense. And I was just so happy
Yeah.
that you pumped them numbers up so you had like immediate success with them.
Yeah,
Because
right.
if
That would have
not,
been
then what was
terrible,
the
right?
point? Yeah,
Draft
yeah,
drafting a top 10 guy and then like they're a bench player.
yeah, yeah. But I also like that there was busts in the draft. Maybe we should
Yeah.
revisit that at one point, see who were the top
I'm so,
15
I'm
picks.
still waiting for I'm still waiting for Sam Heward to make his NFL debut.
Damn.
Damn, yeah, that's true. He was so hyped up. And it sucks that I don't think you can go back and look at draft results after they happen in this game because this game is fucking stupid.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
if you click on that player's player card, if you
It
go to
tells
their
you what.
contract,
Yeah, they like if you go into their awards or achievements or whatever, it tells you where they were taken. But I don't think it shows you unless they're taken in the first round.
yeah,
Gotcha. All right. You guys ready for wins of the week?
yeah, man.
All right. So number one win of the week. Well, these are not in any particular order, but the first one that I have in front of me is the one that I just mentioned. Football team beating the Cowboys in a huge, huge upset. Upset of the year so far, easily.
Easily.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, nobody saw this coming, right?
I mean, no,
No,
not at
but
all.
when Isaiah Spiller gets his fucking um
Hey,
when he gets
Logan's in
his
the chat.
I know, yeah, Logan is in the chat. We're talking about him right now, and I did not get the mustache memo. No, I mean I knew they had mustaches, but I can't grow a fucking mustache. We covered it earlier. It's no big deal. Um, Isaiah Spiller, when that guy gets fucking lit up, I've seen a couple games like this when I'm watching the football team. He's fucking unstoppable. It's like no other back in the league. It's not even like Nick Chubb because Nick Chubb, it seemed like RK would always run stretch and he'd have a full head of steam, and then he would just kind of plow through three guys right in the
Yeah,
secondary. This is different. Isaiah Spiller is getting hit behind the line. He's getting hit at the line. He's getting hit 3 yards downfield, and he's just bouncing off guys, running through guys. And
yeah.
like Alex can play, obviously, he couldn't stop him.
Yeah, this dude was having like multiple UFC fights just getting to the line of scrimmage, and like it was insane, dude. But if I can make a little comment on this, so before the game, and I know you guys, you don't remember Logan, the Super Bowl winner, since it has been a while. And I think Logan will be the first one to tell you he really hasn't been fully committed to this game. But we were kind of just talking shop before the game, like, hey, what's successful against cover three? Why do you think I'm struggling? And we kind of just had a heart to heart, man. Like, hey, dude, you're losing because of the way you're playing. You know football. You just got to not get upset and like commit to your game plan. And that was like right. That's the player that I know. That's the Logan I know. Really, really strong defense, really good running game, and well planned shots. And he did it against the best player in the league, dude.
And he kept making plays on defense. There was one Tyrann Mathieu interception. His acrobat, like, oh my god, full extension diving, but not like diving backwards. And oh my god, words don't do it justice. That was a beautiful play. I got to go back and clip that and get that on the TikTok for sure.
Yeah, and if he can maintain that like personal discipline and sometimes games are going to be boring, and I struggle with that, right? Like, you want to air it out, but it's about having that personal discipline to understanding what the formula to success is. He can beat
Well,
anybody.
when you play a video game for a long time and your interest in the video game goes down, like Logan's has, like you just mentioned, he's not as into the game. Does that ever come back up, or like as you get older, you just kind of get less and less interested in video games because you got more responsibilities? Like, if it's dipped now, is it going to come back?
Mm, I think so, right? Like, he's still here. I think if that fire was gone, he would have left. But sometimes, if you got a spark left, let's put some gasoline on that bitch. Let's see what we can blow up. And I think this was the spark Logan needed, at least to get him to Madden 23. He can still win these games, and he's super competitive. So I think he likes winning games, right? No one likes
Mm-hmm.
losing games. Like, I'm losing games right now, and my passion for the game is dwindling because of that.
True.
Um, you know,
Whoa, deep.
hell yeah.
Well, it's true. You want nothing to do with the game. Hold on, there's some echo coming through. Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I don't. Does
It
that
might be
mean
because
me?
it might be your speakers, Levan.
Oh, my bad.
Well, while he fixes that shit, we talk about this all the time, right? I don't know how the fuck Kai's in the league still. Like, I love football. I love video games. I don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. And I'm not picking on Kai, and I'm not picking on teams that consistently lose, but hopefully the homie Mike is still listening in here, right? It's okay to lose, right? But it's all about building those blocks, building that foundation of getting better, right? You can apply that pretty much to anything you do. I don't know how the fuck Kai just logs on and kneels time and just gets slapped, and then like doesn't. I don't. That's a whole different rabbit
Dude,
hole.
there's no way that could have been any fun for him at all when I played him last time. Like, I asked him if he had a mic so that I could at least talk to him while we played. Definitely would have gone differently if we were talking and like actually conversing, but I go up 69-7. Like, he just couldn't stop anything. I was like, how is that fun? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so huge.
My
All that
tits
to
look kinda
say,
saggy right now.
Logan.
Dude, this is a kid's show. My table just went up 3 inches.
All right, so football team over Cowboys, number 1. Number 2, Titans over 49ers.
Ooh.
What did you guys think of this game? You guys both watched, right?
I wish I could have been next to you, pressed pause for you, and been like, "Hey, dude, it's all right. Like, stop trying to win the game on one play." I don't know if it was win of the week, but it was situation of the week, right? Like, the circumstances were wild, and I don't know if you went like if you're gonna tell us right now, were you overconfident? Did you think the game was yours, so you were kind of trying to make splash plays? But yeah,
I was
it
definitely
was.
a little overconfident coming into it, and um, I feel kind of weird coming out of that game because Joakim beat me. He outplayed me, but he beat me on a few of the same plays that he kept calling over and over again. I couldn't stop it. It's kind of like a gimmicky offense. And I think that if I'm seeing that 2 times a year, by season 2, it's probably going to be, I'm going to have it figured out. It's a team that if I see it once every 5 seasons, it throws me for a loop. Levan, you're not buying this?
No, it's just funny because I I just imagined you. I just remember when Spano was always bitching about us, you and I in the division of being gimmicky and all that.
Oh
Just
yeah, that was good times. Throwback.
I
The
mean,
season 1 when we had the gimmicky plays.
yeah, the gimmicky NFC West. I don't know, dude. When I was watching your game, I was like, damn, all the advice I gave him, he's just not doing it. So
he didn't
I
listen
was,
to anything we told him, dude. He didn't listen
no,
to
yeah,
anything we told him.
I told you exactly what he was gonna do, and you said it, man. It's the same couple of plays he's called, and he just executes the uh couple of different ways, right? He either beats you underneath a bunch of times and then makes you miss. I'll give a joke this. He like makes those reads so good. Like he'll have like 3 options and he'll never take the wrong one. He always makes
Mhm.
the right choice. Now there was a couple of times where I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe he got that throw off or that pass did not get intercepted. But
Oh my
that's just
god, dude.
Looked
Patrick
like a bunch of
Mahomes
Shaq
bonus,
Griffins out there,
that
dude.
yeah, the velocity on that ball is so fucking high that the ball's gonna get there quick. So and then he utilizes that. But there was a couple of things. I feel like I gave you pretty good advice, and you didn't utilize any of them. I saw you D line sometimes. I saw you using the middle linebacker, and I was like, oh come on, Will, and then you just. Also, actually, I was not like, come on, Will, come on, Will. I was like, come on, Joe, because that was a huge loss for the NFC West rival Cardinals. On top of that, Cowboys losing too. So the race got tight for the number 1 seed all of a sudden.
It will, and then like if you, I don't know if you want to like share this insight, but we've always talked about your strength as this is a player in general, right? Is you're all over the field as a user, and Levan mentioned matchup earlier. That was probably the worst, like the big, like that was the worst matchup you could have played. I was
Mhm.
messaging you, dude, stay home, and you just kept making that read so easy for him, dude. You see your middle linebacker, your safety, just sprint across the field. You're trying to anticipate this play action corner shot, and you're just opening up the gates for him. Um,
He he almost like
Dude,
waited for you to get out of position and throw
yeah,
exactly where you're not anymore. So yeah, that's a great point, Brina.
I
yeah,
feel
and that's
like
something I'm struggling with this year.
but this is such a common theme. I feel like whenever I'm talking about kind of my style of play and where I have weaknesses, defense, the mental is just not there. Like I never bring it like mentally on defense. I'm never making the right play calls or adjustments or like playing correctly to my matchups. I can get by like being good on stick work and kind of just like recognizing patterns in the game, like of how routes are run and like knowing where to be and like, showing on different routes and all that shit. But like, yeah, you're right. You guys gave me the keys and I just couldn't do it. Like, I,
Should I put the secret sauce out there on live television, or should I keep it in house?
about how to beat Joke.
Yeah, I mean I've only lost one to him. It sucks that I fucking lost to him in the AFC Championship on a bullshit PI call joke, but
Was that
I'd like
Reed?
to. No, that was Noah Dawkins who has broken ribs right now like a bitch.
Mm, had
Damn.
to see him get hurt.
But I'm down to expose some top teams. I don't care.
I
All right,
mean, you
guys,
already told it to me, and it didn't fucking matter. I got my ass
because you
kicked and
didn't
put
you
up
didn't
41
do it.
points. I know, yeah. So just yeah, you're free to say it.
All right, guys, it's pretty simple. Beat them. I'm not gonna air that laundry out like that. I want the AFC to
Okay,
win one, baby.
sure. All right, cool.
Yeah,
All right,
blue
so
ball in
the
us.
next win of the week, the Vikings over the Falcons. All right, so the Vikings had 2 pretty solid wins. They beat the Ravens. That was in overtime. That was a great win. 2 MVP candidates, T. Law, L.J. Johnson, go at it. It was a great game. Next week, Vikings, Falcons, a classic NFC matchup. They've seen each other in the playoffs before. They've both been high seeds in the NFC before. This game came down to it looked like Phil had the game in hand. He was driving. He could have won it with a field goal.
Hmm.
and a field goal, I believe. Yeah, and RK comes out and field goal block, one of the oldest tricks in the book. Phil throws it up and he walks in for a touchdown, just playing right into what RK wanted him to do. RK gets the ball back. He puts together a fucking hell of a drive, and
Choke,
I
bro.
know. I mean, yeah, Phil did choke. RK put together a great drive, and I know he got on me in the chat because I said like Vikings are officially air raid, and he was like, I'm late to the party on that. Like they've been air raid for a while. Like you're officially air raid now. You put in like 10 weeks. Like
Yeah.
you've arrived now. And T Law is an MVP candidate. He's a beast. He fucking had the game winning touchdown to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is also a fucking MVP candidate. He's the best receiver in the league, right there with DeKel Crowdis. So yeah,
Yeah,
I felt that it had to be a win of the week.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I feel bad for Phil, but at the same time, he can't be falling for tricks like that. Um, even if you take your you can take what is it? How's the saying goes? You can have a cake and eat it too. Just take that. If he comes out of field goal, take that all the way down to 1 yard line and just double X and just take a knee.
yeah, man. And
But yeah, I mean, when you think about it though, he Stephen Majori actually outplayed Trevor Lawrence, at least on the stat sheets. I know Trevor Lawrence made some great plays down the stretch over there, but Stephen Majori 3 touchdowns, 0 picks for 229 yards, and Trevor Lawrence with 3 touchdowns and 3 picks with 400 yards. You guys think if RK loses here, he loses some kind of credibility in the NFC, or what do you, or not really?
no, not really, right? Like he's lost to Phil before. He probably had it would have been considered probably one of his most inconsistent games all year. Phil's a 1 seed, right? I don't think let's get that rhetoric out. We're losing to Phil is like embarrassing. He's still got Jonathan Taylor. He's got a superstar quarterback. He's got good linebackers. So losing to Phil isn't,
No.
this is more about, I think RK showed us why maybe he's not the best player in the league, but maybe why he's the most consistent player in the league.
Mhm.
I think he brings something to the table where his game, like his in-game management. I think he is by far the best player in in-game management, and I might be saying that because I have multiple brands of his name on my ass, but
No, you're 100% right, dude. Because when
yeah,
I said in the chat that if I'm a 10.0, if I'm a 10 out of 10, RK's a 9.2 out of 10, he's like, I don't dispute that. I've always said I'm Brady, he's Mahomes, I'm the winner. Like, I win the clutch games and like make the smart plays. Like, he's more skilled. Like, he said that in the chat. And I think it's so right. I mean, it's no surprise that a game that was decided by like a field goal block, like heady, savvy play like that goes to the team that is always like, winning the big games and has won a Super Bowl in this Madden is like clutch in these games. Like
yeah.
it's no
Wait,
surprise that the Vikings are pulling that shit out.
did you say you're Brady and his Mahomes?
No, I'm sorry. If I said that, I mixed it up. I'm
Yeah,
Mahomes.
vice
He's
versa.
Brady.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Did I
Dude,
say it
when
wrong?
yeah, you said it
Yeah, I
wrong.
think you said you
Uh,
were Brady, and I was like, that analogy seems
Dude,
fitting that way.
I'm holding this sock. I don't know why, but when I saw him go for two, I knew RK was gonna win because he felt he was behind, right? And regardless of what the next drive was gonna be like, he was only gonna be down one possession. So he's already playing those mental games where if I get this 2 point conversion, pressure's on Phil, right? And now this comes a game of time. And what does Phil do? I mean, Phil comes out and out of 3 plays, two of them are passes. So like this Phil feels like the pressure's on him now, and even though he's got the lead, or even though he has the favor, RK flipped the mentality of the game on Phil.
mhm.
And
Yeah,
then
crazy mind games.
yeah, dude, and then something that I'm learning from RK, even though we're not in the same conference or division right now, that I'm gonna apply going forward next year. And Levan, you're probably gonna see this too. Just do what your opponent doesn't want you to do, right? If you're coming out in field goal block, you got two wide receivers. I don't think you're going to kick an 80-yard field goal, man. I am begging to get the ball back. And like it's fine that Phil threw that lob pass and it connected, but I think we saw a team that was used to winning clutch games
Mm.
and a team that was desperate to win a clutch game. And we saw what happened.
The difference
Super
between
valid point.
trying to win the game, go out and winning the game, versus trying not to lose the game. It had
Yeah.
Phil had trying not to lose the game written all over what he was
Yeah.
doing in the second half.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're good on that game. Good on Vikings. Good on Falcons. All right. Another big one. This went down last night quietly. Bears
Did
over
it?
Browns. What do you have to say for yourself? Getting blown out by Dan.
Yeah, I think Dan's kind of he leaned on that blueprint of how to beat this version of the Browns, right? Like that first drive. Well, so we had a desync, but both first drives were pretty well mirrored of each other, and beautiful fucking drive. They both took about 4 to 6 minutes off the clock. Um, so I was already kind of stressing out, or like, fuck, dude, this dude just chewed up the whole first quarter. So I instantly get into that. I got to score in a chunk play.
Mhm.
So I get the ball back. Victor Fuentes fumbles on a catch, and he scores. He scores on that fumble 6, and right, I haven't touched the ball for more than 3 plays, and I'm already down 14 points. And instead of kind of listening to my own medicine and clawing back in, I just imploded, kind of like you've seen me do a lot this year. But the homie Victor Fuentes did have 15 catches, so not all is lost. But it was a weird game. Both teams have kind of been up and down, but I think Dan just leaned on that, that well-known script on how to beat this version of the Browns.
From your kind of like first-hand impressions, you think Bears kind of figured it out or anything like that enough for them to make a playoff push at the end of the season?
Um, I, I don't want to disrespect my boy Dan, but I'm gonna say no, just
No.
because and it kind of sucked because I've my defensive roster is not what it was, right? And on top of that, I have 2 of my best defensive players hurt right now, Noah Dawkins and a D tackle that I'm using. They're both out. We saw Timmy absolutely just attack my depth. I got 68 overall linebackers playing D line right now. Like let's be honest, the Browns are not a
Man.
good defensive roster right now. So Timmy just fucking attacked it. He rushed for 260, and I just can't stop the run. But when Dan did pass, I think he threw 3 or 4 interceptions. So I don't think the version of Dan, the player we're seeing, and even if he won last night, if he has to pass versus, like, if he has to go user versus user, I just don't think he's ready or capable right now. But doesn't mean he did not beat the shit out of me. He beat the shit out of me last night.
He did. He's out of the playoffs though. He's like 5-7. He's not
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
How
All right.
There's 5 more games left, right?
I mean, the Giants would really have to collapse for that to happen. Giants,
Right.
Lions.
He's pretty much only playing for the 7 seed, right?
Yeah, and the Giants have
Yeah.
8 wins. If the Giants get, it's not.
Yeah. It's
It's
not
not looking
happening.
great. It's not impossible. It's not looking
Is
great. All right.
is playoffs pretty much already locked in, like playoff teams at least?
Definitely
want-
not in the AFC because the Ravens are barely
Mhm.
hanging on to the 7th seed. And same with the Colts. It's kind of bunched up at the bottom there. But in the NFC, there is a 2-game gap between 7 and 8.
Damn. So
So not over. We got 5 weeks left, but
who's that 2-game gap? Is that our boy Scott?
yeah, Giants to Scott, Phil, and Eagles all sitting down there with 6 wins.
Can you say those again?
No, 7 wins. You mean?
Do they have 7? I'm looking
Yes,
at the website.
Scott and Jarrell both have 7. They're both 7 and 5.
So of those 3 teams, Scott, Phil, Jarrell, pick one to make the playoffs.
Scott.
Okay. And I'm not like asking you to hype up the NFC West. Like, I'm sure Scott still might have a game or 2 versus each of you. I'm like, I might pick Phil just because I think he might have because if you and Scott play, I think you might beat up on him. So I think Scott might drop more games in front of him than Phil might.
No, I don't play Scott anymore, but I don't know.
Let me correct the
Scott's
record
7
actually
and
here.
5 doing Phil's 6 and 7.
Yeah,
got a game on him.
it's the Rams and Eagles are 7 and 5. They're both in 8th/9th place, and the Giants are 8 and 3. So they're like 1.5 games ahead.
Yeah.
So not 2 games of separation.
So it's a little close. Okay, so 7th seed's pretty much still it's the Giants to lose, but
Hmm.
Rams and Eagles are kind of like on their asses. Interesting. Okay.
I feel like we look at the Giants schedule every podcast, but I just want to check it out again really quick to see who they have left.
And we always forget it.
Yeah, Broncos, Cowboys, Panthers, Eagles, Chiefs football team. They've got winnable games for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the Bears over the Browns. All right. I had the Bills taking out Brina and Dallin in back-to-back weeks, asserting his dominance in the commissioner chat.
Yeah, dude, the Bills are back, right? He's kind of it's kind of crazy. He gets his X Factor quarterback. X Factor. He gets his X Factor quarterback, and what does he do? He goes back to the running game.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
he's found. If you want to be Levan, I'm going back to my old playbook, or
Yep.
right. You would have thought he gets his X Factor QB, and hey, air raid is back on in Buffalo, baby. But he's just perfectly balanced right now. He's like that. What's the Libra sign? The balance shit. He's finding that balance, man. Trey Sermon is eating. He's getting that glowing running back nice and early,
Mhm.
and he's hitting those shots.
Dude, last 3 games, 50 points, 50 points, 48 points against good teams. And yeah, damn. Why did the Raiders let Timmy get Trey Lance?
Yeah, why does the Raiders do a lot of things, dude? I don't know. Like,
It's okay. They're gonna be in good hands soon.
Raiders fucking exposing himself, saying that he watches his opponent's Twitch while he's playing his game. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and Levan, please, I'm begging you, do not turn into a Madden dumbass when you become the Raiders user.
Dude,
I don't know if there's
imagine-
poison. I don't know if it's those uniforms or it's Las Vegas. I'm praying for you, dog. I'm praying for you.
Yeah, that's another reason why the team of Destiny, you need to win the Super Bowl this Madden. You're about to be Raiders cursed next fucking Madden, bro.
Dude, imagine if I get the Raiders and I just quit the league.
Hey, handsome
Hey,
man to handsome
Scott.
boys.
Thank you, Scott. Wait,
Yeah.
if you got the Raiders and then just quit the league, oh, because all the Raiders owners do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be funny.
That would not be funny, dude. You'd be on the end of the fucking
Waitlist,
35-person wait list we got.
Yeah, dude. Didn't you watch a TikTok? This is a
Ooh.
3-continent league, bro.
So you're telling
Yeah,
me? So
6
you're telling
continents.
me if I quit the league right now, I'm like, hey boys, I can't play for next 7 to 8 months,
Mhm.
and I come back, I would not be like immediately let in. I had to go back at the wait.
No. I think you would not only be. I thought for a second you'd be sent to the end of the wait list. I think that you would just be banned entirely because you can't
Yeah.
quit the league. Yeah, I don't think you even
Yeah.
get back on the wait list. I think you're just gone forever. You're done.
I think the move is probably boot Kai, and then Bucks are on just CPU forever, and we just get rid of both of you. It's easy. That's the
Damn.
move.
Get
No,
rid
we
of
got-
two best players in the league.
the 2 best players. Yeah, and replace you with the guy from TikTok that's like commenting that we're all trash in the league.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, because they were
Is that-
watching fucking Rattler rush for 8 touchdowns. He was like, you guys don't know about QB
QB
contain
contain.
and stuff."
Yeah,
We were like,
Well, dude,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
one of the commenters was coming at me. They were just like, bails the pocket immediately, like doesn't even look to pass. I was like, I think he was going for the touchdown record there. I think you're overthinking this a little bit.
Yeah. How about we just get that person into the league for one game? Someone drops fucking 100 on them, and then we just boot them.
Yeah, we just need like one team that just rotates with random people from the wait list. They pick them up for 1 week, and then we
Ooh.
rotate it to somebody else, and they can make moves and play a game for a week. That'd be hilarious.
That's the move, dude. That's the move.
That's
I
a
don't know.
community
I
team.
feel like I would get too attached. What if somebody's super cool?
Sucks
No,
to
they're
suck,
just in
bro.
the chat for 72 hours, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, last
All
one
right.
of the week: Colts over Rams. Sorry, Scott just joined, and gotta mention Adam beating you in the last one of the week.
Handsome King. You're still a lot better looking, Scott. So there's that.
That's true.
Hey, don't tell Adam that he looks like Mace. He will leave the chat and tell you he has Asperger's.
Oh, that was great.
All right.
So
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
that
talk
was
about
yeah.
that
We
game?
mentioned it earlier. It was another. I don't remember too much from the game. Like Rams Colts. I remember
Adam
watching it.
Brand.
Oh yeah. We looked at the stats. That's right. Yeah, and
Yeah,
an
we
AFC
watched
over
it.
NFC win, a rare one.
So how much was that game Adam finding his balance or Scott coming fresh off of vacation? Or is it somewhere in the middle?
Yeah, we never want to take the team coming back from vacation. Scott, you shouldn't even worry about this loss. And honestly, I wish we could not count it because Scott just got back from vacation. Everybody knows that Scott is the boy. Shouldn't have even counted as a loss.
Yeah, I mean, make me believe, Adam. Make me believe. Make me believe. Yeah, we watched the game, bitch.
Yeah, I watched the game. It was pretty bad at the end.
You know, because even Colts win, right? But they won on the back of Saquon, and Allen had a really efficient game. But even in Adams' wins, I'm always wanting more. You know, I'm always left wanting more. Um, but it was a great game to watch. Saquon had 17 carries for 100 plus. It was back and forth for a little bit, and then kind of Adam just sealed it late. But
Yeah, Adam with that run with Saquon run, he was just like over. And that's when I think that's when we were talking in the chat. We were like, "Well, see what happens when you fucking run the ball more than fucking 1.5 times." Yeah, yeah. It's too bad that he had to go balanced on our boy Scott, but
Damn, I feel like I remember watching this game, but I don't remember anything about it.
it's
if you
because
Smoke too
if
much
they,
weed, dude.
and that's not true. You smoke more. You need a. It's like a clock, bro. You just got to come back around. It's like a circle. It's like a circle. But
Uh,
if they play again, who wins that game?
Scott.
Adam, I'd say.
I'd go Adam just because the quarterback. It's hard to pick Shane versus Josh.
I'm picking Debo over Josh.
Debo was disgusting in that game, dude. I think
He
Debo had
was,
one
bro.
I think he had one critical fumble, right? He had like one bad fumble that allowed the game to get a little bit further than it should have. But Debo's disgusting, dude.
Yeah, Scott in the chat saying, I'm not wanting to play the blame game or to blame the game. I'm sorry, to blame the game, but my defenders were playing with no awareness. Good win by the Mace Missile. I love Mace Missile. That is great. That is hilarious.
Hey,
Oh,
coach,
what-
who's using those defenders, coach?
Oh, I just got a notification. Adam just quit the chat. Dang it.
Oh,
damn
damn.
it.
And he did it again while Timmy's sleeping, so you're not going to be back till tomorrow, Adam. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Dude, that actually had us fucking stumped earlier in the season when Adam quit the league as a joke. We were like, "Oh my god, what
Yeah,
happened?"
when he quit, dude, he was like, "All right, bro, can you send me an invite?" I was like, "Dog, I can't. That's main commission. I can't. I don't have those kind of powers."
Yo, the thing I want to know about that whole situation was fucking were Derek and Riley in on that he was going to leave as a joke because they all came at me when that happened. They were like,
Yeah.
"Why are you such a dick? Like, why are you
Yeah, I
the way
think
that you are?" Like
I,
that.
yeah, everybody knew.
Okay, all right. I thought they really thought that I offended him, and they were just piling on.
No, you're good.
Can't use them all, says Scott. That's true. Can't. Yeah, Brian, back off, dude.
My bad, bro.
I'm just kidding. All right, so those were all my wins of the week. Did any other wins stick out to you guys that you saw that you've watched recently?
Let me bring that up real quickies.
We almost had a Jets win.
Damn. The fucking mind reader meme or
Mind
GIF.
meld.
Yeah, definitely that game definitely came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great game to watch.
It was.
Yeah, Jason really got it together at the end and kind of put that game-winning drive at the end. But I say this a lot, but I love listening to Jason's commentary when he plays and just loses his shit over some Madden is great. Man, we're just so proud of Mike. 3-9. I really wish he gets to at least 6 wins this year, but
Yeah, man, and it's not even about the record at this point with Mike, right? Like you watch his games, and he is competitive, and I know, like he can get a little bit of frustrated at times, but Mike, these are the games that are gonna propel you into Madden 23, man. Like, right? If you guys would have played Mike 2 years ago or 2 seasons ago, You're going in. I can't wait to drop 80. I'm gonna hit every fucking dev. And Mike's finally playing good football. Baker Mayfield's looked like he's playing the best that he's ever played in this league. Mike's losing games by 1 possessions, 2 possessions. He's still making some mistakes here and there, but when he's making these mistakes, he knows what mistakes he's making now. Instead of just saying, "Oh, fucking Madden hates me," right? Like,
Well, I think people probably felt that way, like they were going to walk in and score 80 points. They think that probably thought that last season, and
Yeah.
now people are definitely on notice that you're just not going to walk into New Jersey and get a
The
fucking easy
Jersey.
win against the Jets.
Ooh. Well, yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, man.
Nothing to that. That sounds good. That was definitely the game. That was definitely a game that I enjoyed watching. Though it was fun.
All right. Are we good to wrap this up? We've been going for an hour and 25 minutes. God damn. We just keep talking and talking on these podcasts. We keep going and going. It's crazy. It gets
Hey,
longer
man.
every time.
I know a lot of other rival Madden League podcasts wonder how we do it. Why we're so good at this, but talking Madden, talking life with the boys is easy when you got good boys. So time fucking flies, dude.
And we got an interesting fucking league with great storylines and teams. I love like following and watching people's games and seeing how things are going to work and like the dynamic of the teams and the rosters and the users and the history. It's great.
Yeah, it's this league is like, it's not even about a video game or just burning time, right? I think this league has evolved into like a decent chunk into like all of our lives. That's something we care about. So that's fucking super cool, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Levan,
so
take us out
tired
of here, bro.
Yeah, I'm so tired of holding in my microphone. It fucking sucks.
Order a new one. That thing was only like $25.
Yeah, I feel like I want to buy a super nice one. The one that I can, move around as it stays attached. No Timmy today, Benny.
Yeah,
Benny
producer
Lava.
Jock, dude.
Yeah, this is producer Will Jock, super producer Will Jock. But yeah, Timmy did come up with the whole thing, so still shout out to Timmy. All right, boys. Well, seems like we come to the end. Hopefully we can get out of here at hour and 30 minutes exactly. So thanks to everybody for listening. Thanks for chiming in. Special shout out to Scott, Derek, Mike, our boy Alex, who am I missing? Logan was in there. Thanks for dropping comments, boys. We appreciate it. We love interacting with you guys as we recording. Quick recap: we talked about we did league member spotlight. We did rookie rankings. I was definitely out on that, but I was listening to it and I heard everything. We did wins of the week, and we did a little segment in the beginning. Who do we see as the Super Bowl winners this year, and who do we not? So I enjoyed talking to you guys. If you have not subscribed to our outlets yet, follow us on TikTok, subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify, leave us a good rating and a comment, and let's keep growing this baby, man. I love this. I can't wait to see if this takes off. But that's all I got, boys.
All right. Peace, boys.
Later, guys.